What's up, guys? I'm Hookah-Drew.
And I'm Bobby Blueberry.
And we're doing a interesting review today. This was a company actually contacted me about this. They wanted me to try their product. They wanted me to try to hey guys, what's going on? It's actually called ShishaPresso. And the whole idea of this is basically like a K-cup for tobacco, or should I say shisha. It's pretty basic. They have their own website. You know, they sent me like a stylus pen and a bunch of cool little things. So the basic idea I wanted to show you is coals are heating up, by the way. So that's why I'm just going over this real quick. So they send a bowl, which I didn't realize until like a few weeks ago. It does require their bowl, so they send their bowl, which I thought they didn't at first. But essentially, this is it. This is the little packet. It's like a little foiled up little discus thing here. And all you're required to do is, you know, shake it up, rip off the bottom sticker, and then rip off the top sticker. And apparently, it has all its own holes. Like, that's all you're required. The only thing you're really required to do is just put 2 coals on, or however many coals. And that's supposed to be it. So yeah, the bowl, the cup, that's what's going on. I'm using it with the KM. The flavor we're going over is called Florida.
Hopefully it's not as messed up as Florida is.
This is the box. In case you didn't see, the bowl sits in here, and you get about 3 of these capsules. This one got a little beat up.
Ooh.
Florida, which has a guava smell, like I was gonna say. Not getting too much of any other smells. I don't want to open it yet because I want it to be nice and fresh when I throw the coals on. But yeah, these things just remind me of like little K-cups, which I'm not a fan of K-cups, but I mean, it's interesting. It's an interesting fact. It'd be really interesting to see how it smokes.
I've never been to Florida. Something tells me this smells better than what Florida actually smells like.
Probably.
Wow.
You probably can't see it, but it has a few holes around and then one hole in the middle. I guess they have their own little hole pattern. On the top as well, they have like
a bunch of holes.
Yeah, like a bunch of tiny holes and then like a few larger holes. Kind of like their own little pattern. They actually get a better smell. These are the coals.
Coals.
I got 2 of them, and I'm placing them on the bowl capsule. Now, apparently, you hit it. That's it. You just put the coals on and hit it.
It's that easy. Killer clouds.
Well, so far, there are no clouds. So far, there's not too much smoke coming out of this.
Maybe we should have done 3 coals.
I don't think it's necessary for 3 though. That's what I did, and I got like no really good results in smoke. So far from what we're experiencing here is you're taking that the starter hits that aren't really starting it up. It's kind of just an intermediate cloud. It might have to do with their hole pattern. They have a hole pattern on the bottom as well. I don't know if that might be causing it because they're very small. Or it may just require to heat up more because it's heating up basically its own metal bowl, but I'd imagine that would heat up fairly quick.
How much you think? Alrighty, so we put the windscreen on for a little while, maybe like 5 minutes, and we got some decent clouds out of it. But then it started getting harsh. So I pulled the windscreen off and the harshness went away, but now the clouds are also going. So it seems like one of the only ways you can get decent clouds out of this is to put a windscreen on, increase the heat, but that also increases the amount that the shisha is getting cooked and ups the harshness. So it's a losing battle, I guess. And it's a really tight draw too. There's
very tight.
Yeah, there's barely any airflow, so that's not good. If they had some way of maybe making that little aluminum cup that the shisha's in, making that into like a funnel bowl or something, you know, with a little metal piece that came up in the middle, like a tube or something.
Yeah, hold the foil, a little foil piece up.
Like almost look like a I don't know if you guys have ever seen them, but like those donut tins that you can like bake your own little mini donuts, something like that. But instead of that middle piece being closed in at the top, having a hole in it, you know, just one big hole in the middle with the shisha around it would increase the airflow pretty well, I think. And maybe slightly larger holes on top.
But I think for like an overall grading for the capsules themselves, I'm not a big fan of it. I don't like the tight airflow. It's kind of a hassle for me. I like that just kind of feel. So I mean, I'm not gonna completely hate on this product, but out of like a 1 to 10, it's probably gonna get like a 3 for me. The tobacco itself, the tobacco from a 1 to 10 scale is probably gonna get around a 5 for me. So it's not the worst thing I've smoked. It's just getting it to smoke is the hassle.
Yeah, I think I'd probably agree on like the quality and the flavor of the tobacco. You're gonna get probably around a 5 or 6 from me. Honestly, the whole capsule idea, Starbuzz tried it before. I don't know if they're still doing it, but I tried the Starbuzz one, and that was a failure, in my opinion. So these guys they have a better idea than Starbuzz did, especially including a ceramic bowl for you to put their product in, so you don't have to, fumble around looking for a bowl on your own. So these guys did good accommodating you to be able to smoke it. It was just a couple technical flaws that made it not the best smoke I've ever had. Yeah, overly tight draw, needing way too much heat to get decent clouds. Like I said before, that could be fixed with looser airflow. I'll probably give that like a 4. The technicality issues.
That pretty much sums up what we think of the ShishaPresso capsules. I will, if you are interested in trying them, if you just want to give them a try. I mean, these are just our opinions. I will link their website in the description, so you can go there, you can check it out, you can see what it's all about. I mean, they have products and everything else. I mean, they're great people from what I know. I mean, through email, very friendly. I'm not hating on the product. I just think it may need a little bit of work, in my opinion, for me to be satisfied anyways. But I mean, some other people might enjoy like a little tighter flow, not too strong. So yeah, that about wraps us up.
Yep.
So I'll talk to you guys later.